you're talking too much.
What's your name, anyways?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. My name is Gristle.
Good that I know who I'm talking to.
Okay, well, that's good. Who are you?
I'm Ian Chen.
Susan?
Ian. Chin like the body part.
Bob?
That is not my name.
Oh, okay, well, what was your name?
Ian.
Jonathan?
To make s'mores.
Wait a minute, what is your name? What is your name?
It's Ian.
Okay. If you're not going to tell me your name, I am going to pretend you have a name. I'm going to give you a name. What name should we give him? I got one. I will pretend that your name is Ian.
Thank you. That's a lovely name.
Okay, so your name is Ian.
Yes, sir.
You're good at this, Ian. Wink, wink.
Yeah, so
what's all this stuff? Do you go grocery shopping at the Piggly Wiggly?
no, I guess so. I have some graham crackers here to make the s'mores. That's the first thing. S'mores, generally. I need that for later. And also, we'll need some.
I can eat this too now?
If you feel like it, it's actually limes are very good for you. They're very good for your throat. If you're having a sore throat, a little acid goes a long way. Also, we shall need.
I ate the lime.
We shall need some chocolate.
Do you need it back? I can get it.
Oh no!
Do you need it? I can get it. Hold on.
It's okay. I brought extra.
No, I'll get it for you.
Oh no! You keep that. Do you need it? Well, I feel like this is a little inappropriate.
No, if you want it, get it. Go ahead. That worked.
Usually for something like this, we have marshmallows.
No, go ahead, try it.
Small ones like
No, try it. No, get it. I don't want the lime anymore.
Okay.
Use the tongs. Your hands are too big.
bigger ones like the bone stuff. They come with a big piece of paper and then you cut them up.
So slimy in there.
Yeah, it doesn't come with it. No, this is felt. Yeah, you can get it from there.
Fun vocabulary word. Gristle is also the fat on a steak.
Never mind. I have to go to a doctor now. And I ate a whole lime.
Because my mom is a doctor, and her favorite cheese is cabbage cheese.
Oh, I like cabbage cheese. Have you heard of cabbage cheese? Cabbage cheese comes from Vermont.
Thank you. It's a fabulous cheese. And
Somebody says it came from cows.
it does come from cows. You know, because milk comes from cows, and cheese is made from milk.
So, you said you went to the Piggly Wiggly?
I did. I'm not exactly sure what a Piggly Wiggly is.
It's the best grocery store on earth.
Oh, good. Well, I shall have to.
There's always something special at Piggly Wiggly.
Thank you. So,
It's a grocery store chain in the South.
oh, is it?
I'm from the South.
Oh, whereabouts?
Can't you tell I'm friendly?
Thank you, sir. I went to high school.
We're not talking about you.
Oh, of course.
We're talking about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us what you're doing.
Well, I'm cutting some cheese, and
Do you know cabbage cheese makes cheese?
if you're using a knife, make sure, kids, to get a grown-up to help.
So what are you making?
Preferably your parent or a relative.
What are you making?
Oh, and we're making cheddar cheese s'mores.
S'mores? S'mores with cheddar cheese? No, you make s'mores with marshmallows.
Well, I had marshmallows, but they were all gone.
Oh yeah, I had that before I had the lime.
Yes.
So you ran out of marshmallows, and you're gonna use cabbage cheese instead of marshmallows?
I certainly am. And so we have the graham crackers, we have the chocolate bar, and we have the cheddar cheese. And this is extra sharp cheddar. And this tastes wonderful, and you don't have to have a campfire to do it either. Put these aside. And now I have oven preheated, hopefully, and I shall put them in.
I got the line back.
Oh, thank you.
There. Took a few minutes.
There's actually, I thought there was something.
It's clean. But you're not going to use a lime in a s'mores, are you?
Well, I think you could. You could put a little zest, but
Nah. So instead of marshmallows, you are going to use cheese. So you have a graham cracker, 2 layers. You have the chocolate, and you layered the chocolate with cheese, Cabot cheese from Vermont, not
Yes,
from cows.
from both. And it's quite possibly my favorite cheese. Well, my favorite cheddar. I think it's the world's greatest. I think that's the catch line.
Yes, it is. So with your parents, you cut up the cheese and you place it in the oven for just a few minutes.
Yes, sir. And we'll let this melt for a little bit. And we'll start on our second recipe, because if you have dessert, you'll always need some sort of nourishment beforehand.
Hi there.
Okay, so while our s'mores are cooking, you're gonna make me a pizza.
I'm going to make a spiral sandwich.
A spiral sandwich?
Yes, sir.
What on earth is a spiral sandwich?
Well, it's one of those fancy sandwiches you put your meats and your other things in, and you fold them up like a spiral.
All right, I trust you.
I guess we both have a
Thank you.
fine chin.
And for this, we'll need 1 can of
I like the compliment.
black
Actually, I saw
beans.
They're going all over the place. You're a sloppy chef.
What's your name?
Hold on a second.
And you're a monster.
Hold on a second. Can I hold that for a second?
Yes, you can.
No, not that. The spoon.
Okay. Well, we'll need it later. And since I have the lime back, I'll use the lime in this recipe.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I can tell it's 3:30.
Oh,
But I tried it. I always try everything.
thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put about a tablespoon.
Did you wash that lime? You don't know where it's been.
I know where it's been.
Me too.
And I'm going to put a tablespoon of lime.
That's why you should have washed it.
A tablespoon of lime inside the
Okay?
beans.
A tablespoon. Did you measure that? You just squeezed it.
Well, when you've done so much as me, I'd say you can guesstimate.
Okay, well, don't turn them both on at the same time. We don't want to lose the bounce house.
Well, this is a low energy.
All right, well, you can get those parents angry at you. I'm going to run back to my apartment.
Well, if it blows out the bounce house, I'll blow it up myself. And then you start mashing the beans.
Did you clean that ladle?
Well,
Because it didn't taste very good.
it'll all turn out in the end.
Sure.
And when you're alone in your kitchen, who's to tell?
I'm never alone in my kitchen.
That's great.
I always have the TV on.
And also for this recipe, if you like, you can put a little scallion in.
Scales? I had a friend of mine who had scales. I have fur. He had scales. Why would you want to put scales?
It's a green onion.
Are you calling my friend a name?
I won't. I think all monsters are fantastic.
You just hit me in the face with your scales.
Sorry.
All right.
And
Okay, move it along because I've got some talent coming on after this.
fast enough.
Okay, you put your scales in.
Scallion.
Okay.
And then you just mash this up.
Where's the cheese? Cabot cheese from Vermont, made from cows.
The cheese comes a little later, Gristle.
But that's the important thing. They had to pay the money for it.
Everything with patience.
Shouldn't have they been the priority? I'm just saying.
I know you're just saying, and I'm listening.
You mushing it.
Yes, like mashed potatoes. You could also use a fork for this.
Wash them first, because you never know where they've been.
You never know.
I know where that's been.
I do too, unfortunately. So also need some wraps. These are just
Wraps?
these are flour tortillas.
Flour, flour, flour. Yo, 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 wrap.
Thank you.
You said you wanted a wrap.
All right. So
I got some jokes, yo.
I see you do.
And I have talent. Hurry up.
Yes. So, all right. So now take some of the bean mixture.
Ooh, bean mixture.
The s'mores aren't quite done. Just put it all around.
Move the ball so the kids can see.
Usually I do this on the YouTube.
Oh yeah, and you do this with your family.
It's a little different in person.
Hey, hurry up. Where's the cheese? The cheese. I want to know the cheese. There's the VIPs.
Everything in patience, Grissom. Okay, so now I forgot my grater this morning, so I'm just going to cut some in.
I give you a C minus.
It's passing. So just cut a little bit of cheese.
Ah, cheese from Vermont.
Yes, Vermont.
Cabbage cheese.
The same extra sharp cheddar cheese.
Is cabbage cheese a co-op?
It is a co-op.
That's right, you said that already.
I did, and all the milk and such comes from local farmers in New England
Very nice. All local farmers.
and in New York, in the States.
Now, cabbage cheese will be in Central Park on June 23rd. So please go to Cabot Creamery or CabotCheese.com. And the Cabbage Cheese Tour will be in Central Park talking about all these really fun things you can do in nature and eat healthy. And I will be there.
Yay! And you can also put some cumin if you want, or some adobo. I'm a fan of adobo. It's a great all-purpose seasoner.
I'm a fan of Play-Doh.
S'mores aren't quite done yet.
They better hurry up. That bounce house has got a line over there.
I'll put it on broil.
No!
No, bake. We're still on bake.
Hey, something's burning and the city of New York isn't going to be happy.
Oh, it's a piece of cheese. Well, this is not a very big table. Cabbage cheese.
You just put your hands in your mouth and you didn't wash them before you touched that.
Okay, so now we roll this up. Very tightly. And apply a little kitchen spray, or you could use butter too if you so chose. Just using good old-fashioned kitchen spray. And seam side down, you put it on your frying pan.
Do you want your cloth back?
You can keep it.
Okay.
I've got another. It's always important to clean up your space.
Yeah, and wash your hands too.
No.
Okay, what's happening next?
This is so we melt the cheese, and you can also do this in the oven, or you could also do it in the microwave.
Yeah, microwaves are for lazy people. I go out for takeout. Don't turn that up.
I'm not turning it on. I'm just making sure it goes.
Yeah. Yes, the bounce house going. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, it's a pretty energy efficient appliance. And you just move this around until the cheese melts. Are you sated?
It's for you.
I'll do a load of laundry later.
Sanitize that.
I will.
So you mush the beans with the scallions, and then you plant them around your Vegeta?
Tortilla.
Ah, okay.
Vegeta is a kid's cartoon character.
And then you put it in the pan with just a little bit of olive oil to melt the butter.
To melt the cheese, the Cabot cheese.
Oh, to melt the cheese from Vermont. Cabbage cheese.
It's very good stuff.
World's best cheddar.
Yes, it's been around since I think around the 1919 or so.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That's almost as long as this stand-up bit.
So, I will say that all the cheese is properly melted, so we'll put it on a very lovely plate that I got from a flea market.
Ah,
And now you can cut it into spirals, or you can leave it as it is.
we'll cut it in spirals and let them see.
I shall.
I shall.
It's a great knife. Given to me by Cabot Cheese.
Oh, they didn't give me anything free. Oh, wait a minute. I got a whole booth of cheese behind me. Ah! Don't forget to visit the booth and get information about June 23rd in Central Park with Cabot Creamery. How about those s'mores?
Take this off now.
Turn it off? Thank goodness.
I'm gonna plug it.
Safely first.
These are also nicely melted.
I actually smell it.
Thank you. Go ahead. Though I don't know what I would be thanking you about.
Because I'm just fabulous. And good looking.
Very
Oh,
nicely.
wow. Look at those.
And,
They're hot, moist, and gooey and chocolatey.
indeed, I put these on another type of plate.
Oh,
They're very hot.
Lori will volunteer and taste it.
This is something again
Yeah, Lori.
your parents should do.
Lori can
So they don't
volunteer and
burn
taste it.
your-
That way, if you get sick from anything from what came from us, you can't get angry at us. Because you're a board member. No liability. Yes. That's up to mommy and daddy, but it's I'd rather you go to Cabot Cheese booth and grab some cheese.
Is it good?
Is it good? Wow. Very nice.
Said I'm gonna walk in front of the camera.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Ian Chin, for sharing with us.
Well, thank you for having me. I had a lovely time.
We want to invite everybody to check out the Cabot Creamery booth. They have wonderful recipes like these.
Thank you so much. And all these recipes are available on the Cabot website.
That's right.
And happy cooking.
Thank you, Ian Chin. All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Now I just have to clean up.
This is the one that does
Don't forget, we have hot dogs and cotton candy and popcorn and Cabot cheese. Don't forget to check out the Fused Beverage with the spin bike art. And next we have Fantasy Puppet Theater. Yay, finally some talent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ian, you are wonderful. Thank you, everybody.